Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we have some massive Pokemon news to go over. A new presents has been announced today. We also have a Nintendo Direct that's been announced yesterday. There's loads of stuff to break down and get into. So if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try to hit 500 likes. It really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts. What are you expecting to see in this year's Pokemon Presents? Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, Pokemon Presents 2024 has been confirmed. We knew it was going to happen anyway. The weird thing is that they've announced it a week early, because obviously it's a week today that this is actually going to air, so I have no idea why they've announced it today. Also, it was a really weird time that they announced it as well. It was like 9 a.m. in the morning for me, so a lot of Americans are going to be waking up seeing that there was a Pokemon Presents announced and going to be like, bloody hell, what's going on? But yeah, it's really weird that they've announced this. Like they usually announce it like a day before, so I have no idea. It might be because of the Nintendo Direct that's announced for tomorrow, because there's probably not going to be anything Pokemon related in that, and people are going to be like, well, why isn't there any Pokemon stuff? And then obviously they'll be like, oh wait, a Presents has been announced anyway. So that's the only kind of idea that I have for it. But either way, the Presents is announced. I'm very happy about it, very excited. We have HDvee here tweeting out saying, HDvee update, a Pokemon Presents has been confirmed. This will air on February the 27th at 2 p.m. UTC. So of course, that's the normal time that these Presents usually air. It is next week, it is a week today. Next Tuesday, cannot wait. Let's go over the timings for this as well. This was posted by Lai and Makio J Roses, so a little bit more of an idea of when you can expect to see this. So obviously UTC, 2 p.m. It is 6 a.m. in California, 9 a.m. in Washington, 11 a.m. in Brazil. In the UK and Portugal, it's 2 p.m. In other European countries, such as Italy, Spain, France, and Germany, it's 3 p.m. And then also 7:30, 11, and 1 a.m. for like Japan and Australia and those kind of countries as well. So that's hopefully a good kind of indication of when you need to be ready for. We'll, of course, be streaming it regardless. We'll go live like 2 hours early, do the bingo card, everything like that. So if you're not sure when it's live and you log on to YouTube, you'll probably see us streaming regardless. So yeah, either way, Pokemon Presents next week, very excited about it. We actually have a little bit more information about this as well, which I haven't really seen anyone else talk about, so I'm not really sure we've still found this information, but this is like a legit person, so they've found this from somewhere, and they say Pokemon Company announced a 25-minute Pokemon Presents on the 27th of February at 9 a.m. ET. So this Presents has been confirmed to be 25 minutes long. Now, of course, that doesn't mean we're going to get 25 minutes of a new game. That's going to be covering everything. So that's going to be covering mobile games, the TCG, probably Pokemon Worlds. Pokemon Concierge was also recently announced to get a second season on Netflix, so that'll probably be covered. Obviously, the main game stuff as well, but it's not like just for the main games. It's like a broad horizon, and like I said, there's a lot of mobile games as Unite, Go, Masters, Cafe Remix, Pokemon Sleep now as well. So that's 5 mobile games right there that they're going to have, obviously have events for. And then again, like I say, the TCG, there's also, as I say, Pokemon Concierge, Pokemon Worlds. There may even be a new movie announced as well. We are expecting some sort of new mythical Pokemon announcement very soon, so that could also get announced. So yeah, there's a lot of things for them to go over, but it is going to be 25 minutes long, apparently. They also went on to say this, which is giving me a little bit more hope for this Presents, saying, Pokemon Company said this presentation will contain exciting news. So hopefully their definition of exciting doesn't mean mobile games and TCG updates only. So the fact that they've actually come out and said there's exciting news in this Presents kind of gives me a little bit more, I guess, confidence that we're going to see something good in this. In my opinion, I think we're going to see 2 games announced. I think we're going to have a Generation 5 game and a Generation 2 game, just simply because with the postponement of the Nintendo Switch 2 for like 2025, there isn't really any like massive Nintendo games coming out this year, and so Pokemon releasing 2 would be enough to kind of keep people occupied until like next March, when the Nintendo Switch 2 is probably going to get released. And then with the Switch 2, you're going to get stuff like your new Mario game and everything like that. So Pokemon releasing like a game, again, it could be like just a spin-off game and a main series, or like 2 main series or something like that, but they've done it in the past with Legends Arceus and BDSP. So I think they're going to do, I think that's what they're going to do. It kind of lines up with the Nintendo Switch 2, and then maybe the game that they release next year, if they do, would be for the Switch 2, or maybe they just don't release a game next year because they released 2 this year and then they release Gen 10 in 2026. So there's clearly a thing that they're doing, but I'm expecting 2 games to get announced in this Presents, especially if they said exciting news as well. So really happy to hear that. We do actually also have a little bit of a leak update as well, and I'm sure Riddler is going to post a ton of these over the next few days, just simply because, you know, the Presents is a week away. But he posted this, which is a like digital 8. So a lot of people were like, well, that's got to mean Gen 8. I don't think it means Gen 8 at all. There's not really a lot to kind of go off. There's like 2 dots here as well. So the fact that like he's put that could be something to do with Gen 2. And then the 8 here as well, like it's hard to decipher. The only thing that I've really kind of come across is that there is obviously 8 different like little bar things. And that's obviously could be split up into like 5. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then obviously 1 and 2. So that could be like Gen 5 and Gen 2. That's the only thing that I can really decipher from this, but there's not really a lot. I'm sure he will post like updates to this, like regardless, throughout the week and stuff. So that's the only thing that I can really think of. Other people are thinking the same kind of thing as well. So hopefully that does mean Gen 5 and Gen 2. A lot of people want Gen 2. A lot of people want Gen 5. I would love both. I'm being a little bit greedy this year, but it does kind of make sense. 25th anniversary of Johto this year. Also, it's the 15th anniversary of Unova next year. So obviously, if we get Gen 2 this year, Gen 5 next year, it makes sense. And then obviously 2026 is Pokemon's 30th anniversary, which is where they would probably drop Gen 10. So either way, that's all the Pokemon Present stuff. Let me know what you think we're going to get. What would you love to see as well? Again, it's 25 minutes long of exciting news as well. So yeah, fingers crossed we do get something really good. However, though, that wasn't the only thing that was announced recently. We did also have the Pokemon Concierge confirmed to be getting more episodes. So we have Pokemon here tweeting out saying, exciting news, trainers, new episodes of Pokemon Concierge are in production. Stay tuned for updates. So the fact they've announced this as well around the time they've obviously announced like the Pokemon Presents and everything, I'm pretty sure this is going to have maybe like a little bit of an update in the Presents, maybe a little bit of like footage potentially. But yeah, this is definitely most like, I mean, the fact that it's just been revealed as well right around the time of the Presents means that that's probably going to also happen as well. So that's the Pokemon Concierge thing. But again, that wasn't the only thing to get announced. We also have a Nintendo Direct partner showcase announced for tomorrow. This was also announced at a really weird time. Like, for me, they usually announce Nintendo Directs at 3 p.m. This was announced at like 10 p.m. last night whilst I was streaming. And then with the Pokemon stuff, they usually announce that at 2 p.m. And like I say, they announced that at like 9 a.m. So I have no idea what's going on. But yeah, a Nintendo Direct partner showcase has also been announced. So Nintendo Direct partner showcase is coming. Watch on demand via YouTube on the 21st of February, 6 a.m. PT for around 25 minutes of focused on Nintendo Switch games coming in the first half of 2024 from our publishing and development partners. So there's 2 interesting things here. The first one is that this is the first time they haven't kind of described this as a Nintendo Direct Mini. They've actually just called it a partner showcase. So that's obviously very interesting. The second one is that it's not going to be a live stream. They're just going to drop the whole thing at once. So a lot of people are just going to skip to the end. I don't think anything Pokemon related is going to be in this. I know Game Freak is going to be in it, but it can't be anything Pokemon related now that we've got a Pokemon Presents confirmation like 2 days before this obviously goes live. So either way, we'll be streaming this as well. It's only 25 minutes long, but there might be something good regardless. You never know. There might be like a raid announcement or something in this. I highly doubt it. But either way, yeah, we'll be streaming this as well. Obviously, we have the times that this goes live as well. This was also posted by Macchio and J Roses. California, 6 a.m. Washington, 9 a.m. 11 a.m. in Brazil. 2 p.m. in 2 p.m. in UK and Portugal, and then 3 p.m. in the other. Basically, it's the same time as the Presents and stuff like that. Well, actually, I thought it was an hour later, but apparently not. I don't know. Either way, they might be the times. We'll be streaming it regardless, so if you want to watch it with us, you're more than welcome. We do, of course, have Pyoro, who has been tweeting a lot of stuff about this Nintendo Direct, because obviously this is the legit leaker. They know their stuff, and they've been posting a lot of stuff. So originally they posted the fact that, you know, we were going to be getting this partner showcase. They posted it on the 16th of February. Obviously, we got the announcement of it yesterday, and they said they're not excited for it either. So I'm not too excited about this partner showcase because, you know, if a leaker said, you know, is not excited, it probably means there's nothing crazy. And then we have this getting a demo, so this is also confirmed. We also had him obviously talking about Game Freak being a partner. So that means that Game Freak is going to be in the Presents, but again, that could be for one of their other games. They also posted this as well, saying sometimes Nintendo can be a partner because they love dolphins. So a lot of people then thought that the dolphin thing was something to do with Endless Ocean. So that's probably going to get announced in the Pokemon Day Presents. We also had this as well, which was kind of massive. So this was like posted yesterday, Pokemon Observer News. Where they basically just posted like loads and loads of tweets. I was going to cover it today actually, but obviously a Presents got announced, something like that. Plus it's now confirmed to be fake. But there was this Twitter account and they were posting like all of this stuff about like Gen 5 remakes and everything like that. And then we had Pyoro just come out and be like, bro, it's BS, you're lying, shut up. And then he just deleted his account. So it's actually quite funny. He just got outed straight away. But that also means that Pyoro knows what Pokemon game is going to get announced, you know? Because if this person posted like, what's going to happen, and then Pyoro's like, you're lying, it's wrong, he obviously knows what is going to get announced on Pokemon Day. So we may even get a few more like tidbits of information from Pyoro, as well as Riddler-Coup. And again, Pyoro's track record is insanely clean. Obviously he got this Nintendo Direct right as well, but he gets everything right regardless. So that's obviously relatively funny as well. But either way, gonna be some really cool stuff over the next couple of weeks. Very, very exciting times. Finishing today's video off, though, we're going to go over a couple of rumors as usual. These have been posted on 4chan over the last like couple of hours and stuff like that. You know, as soon as a Presents gets announced, it just goes into craziness. And we do actually have like images now as well accompanying these rumors too. But this was posted saying Pokemon Gold, Silver remasters. This was posted, like I say, on the 20th, so today, a few hours ago actually, saying the new Pokemon games on the Switch are called Pokemon Scorching Gold and Pokemon Mystic Silver. Will be out the 16th of November 2024. This is an open world remaster of the original Game Boy games Gold and Silver. I don't think you can really have a remaster that then turns it into an open world. Like, it's just not what Johto is. I think every single new main series game is going to be open world in terms of like new generations. So Gen 10 will be open world, Gen 11, Gen 12, etc. Remakes and remasters are just going to be exactly what they were, you know. So Johto won't become an open world game, in my personal opinion. I don't see that happening. It's the best looking game so far. Frame rate is not very on point though, and you can see some frame drops during the trailer. Which again is what we're kind of used to now with Pokemon regardless. The teaser is very short, less than 1 minute long. The feature various areas like a very big city with trains, long forest walk with Pokemon everywhere, Japanese temples, and legendary Pokemon. They then go on to say Lugia and Ho-Oh get new evolutions, I guess. It's not going to be new evolutions, it's going to be new forms. You can see them transforming. I haven't played a lot of Pokemon games, so I may be wrong, but it seems new, and they are depicted of the game box visual. The Ho-Oh evolution has 4 wings, big gray mane, and rainbow kite tail. Lugia's evolution is translucent like those deep sea animals and has a huge fins on its back. Don't have more, I haven't played the game, only seen the video, but you'll remember the message on the 27th. And then this is just kind of like a better image of the one that they've posted for this rumor. So obviously we have some Hoppips over here. We have the gold and silver character here. I don't really know what else you can see in the background because for whatever reason, everybody takes these pictures on Windows 95. And it's just really annoying. Basically a calculator. You know, in fact, no, a calculator would have better resolution than this. I don't know why all these images have to be so bad. But yeah, this is the first rumor. I mean, just because they like put it up with an image and stuff doesn't obviously mean it's true at all. Like, there's been so many images circulating now. Loads of black and white chibi stuff. Obviously, we went over the gold and silver one yesterday. There's this gold and silver one. There's a lot of stuff that's popping up, and, you know, there just is now because we're close to the Pokemon Presents. But that's the first rumor that I wanted to go over. I definitely think this is false, 100%. And then the last rumor that I wanted to go over is this, which is a Let's Go sequel. And they've titled it Real Leaks. And this was also posted earlier today. Again, we're going to get like so many 4chan rumors. Of course, they are 4chan rumors, so take them with a grain of salt. You don't know if they're true or not. Some are blatantly fake, but, you know, some, you know, you never know. They could be true. But yeah, Let's Go sequel. So I'm assuming we're getting a Let's Go Johto game, Let's Go Teddiursa, and also Let's Go Phanpy. I mean, those two Pokemon, they don't really have any kind of correlation with each other, but there's not a lot of Johto Pokemon that do, so again, I think if we were going to get a Let's Go Johto, in my opinion, it would either be Umbreon and Espeon which again is very unlikely, or it'd just be the Johto starters being Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and Totodile. But anyway, they are Crystal remakes, so it's Let's Go, but obviously Crystal. That obviously makes sense because Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee was a remake of Pokemon Yellow. It's made by Game Freak. Okay, fair play. I mean, the original one was, so it makes sense for this one to be. Special starters being Fampi and Teddy Ursa. Chris, Ethan, and Silver are side characters. The style is a mix between Pokemon Sword and Shield's map design and Let's Go art style. Again, I still think that the Let's Go games are the best visually looking games on the Switch, so if we did get a Let's Go Johto, as long as we got Let's Go Johto and something else as well, like if we got Let's Go Johto and then Black and White 3, that would be mind-blowing. That would be such a good year for Pokemon, because the Let's Go Johto games, like, we know what we'd be getting. It'd be a fun kind of playthrough of Johto, but you know that you wouldn't only be playing that for the whole year. You know that you'd have Black, because I'd expect Johto to come out first, and then you'd have Black and White 3 coming out in, let's say, like January or something. You've got that to look forward to. So it would just be like, it'd be such a good year of Pokemon, man. I could not wait if that was the case. But yeah, they say there's Pokemon Go integration. Again, very, very likely, just because it is the whole point of Pokemon Let's Go. The catching mechanic is a mix of Legends and Go. You can battle wild Pokemon. So this is where it kind of starts like falling off a bit. I don't know why these rumors always have to just link games. Like, they are their own kind of thing for a reason. You got your Let's Go game, and their kind of whole premise is that there are no wild battles. You catch everything. You play it like that. Legends is a completely different style, where you go and battle the Pokemon. You can catch them, they can hurt you and stuff. Like, keep them in their own lanes. They don't always have to like cross. It just ruins it. Like, you can put things together that is what makes them special on their own. So there's no reason to just intertwine them at all. And then they go on to say special new Pokemon exclusive to Go. Again, it might be like the whole Meltan situation. And then new Pokedex include post-Gen 2 evolutions and regional forms, and it releases this year. So, again, I don't think this is true. I don't think we're going to get a Let's Go game this year. I think we're just going to get faithful remakes of Johto, and then I also think we're going to get Black and White 3. That's my opinion. I think even Game Freak themselves have said, or Junichi Masuda said, like, it's unlikely that they'll ever make another Let's Go game. Again, that doesn't mean never. We got Pokemon Snap after like 20 years, so anything is possible, obviously, but it's very unlikely for us to get a Let's Go Johto game. And then this one, I do think we'll get faithful remakes, but I don't think they'll be open world or anything like that. I just think it's completely BS. So yeah, very, very exciting day though. The fact that the Pokemon Presents has been announced has definitely lifted everybody's spirits. 25 minutes long, exciting news. We've got the Nintendo Direct tomorrow as well, which again we'll be streaming. We'll be streaming this on Tuesday. So much stuff to look forward to. I don't expect the Switch 2 to get announced as well tomorrow. That's not going to happen. I still think the Switch 2 is going to get announced in March, but either way, yeah, so excited for this Pokemon Presents. Let me know what you want to see though. Let me know what you think we're going to see in the Presents and the Direct. That's going to be everything for me. If you enjoyed it, please do drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It does really help out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we covered in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. It's everything from me. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.